This week on Tales from a Passport, we're sailing south of St. Thomas to Buck Island National Wildlife Refuge. During our stay, this quickly became our favorite place in the U.S. Virgin Islands. In this episode, we're enjoying an amazing gourmet dinner on the beach. Then we do some diving to explore the reefs, the marine life, and the 190-foot steel hull freighter that lies just 30 feet below the ocean's surface. Buck Island lies just a few nautical miles south of St. Thomas, and today we're taking our friends the Garrigs to join up with our boat buddies on the beach for an amazing gourmet meal prepared over a campfire. Colin, Bex, Olivia, Emily, and Jess are a family of 5 who live full-time aboard their 56-foot lagoon, appropriately named the Recipe. Back home, Colin is a Michelin star chef, so when he offered to prepare dinner for our salty crew, it was an invitation that we just couldn't say no to. As Colin prepared the meal, we enjoyed each other's company. We waited patiently for that perfectly cooked ribeye, accompanied by a melody of stewed vegetables. And when the dinner bell rang, our hungry crew was ready to enjoy an unexpected gourmet meal worthy of a Michelin star. The steak, it melted in our mouths, and the sides were a perfect complement to the main course. As our plates were cleared and our stomachs were filled, the kids embarked on an epic adventure. Their journey, it led them across the vast sand dunes of the Sahara Desert. With their bodies pushed to the limit of exhaustion, they found themselves standing at the bottom of the most treacherous climb of their lives. Mount Everest now stood between them and their goal. They clawed their way up the frozen mountain, and as they summited Mount Everest, we could hear the song, "We Are the Champions," being sung in celebration of their successful summit. We ended the day relaxing underneath the stars while sitting by a campfire. Now that is a lifestyle I can live with. We were introduced to Buck Island by Captain John and Captain Wendy when we first arrived in the U.S. Virgin Islands. They claimed it was their favorite spot in the USVI, and honestly, it didn't take long for us to see why. Our first visit was during Easter, and Susan made her way along the shallows to hide Easter eggs. Denver, Hudson, and Diesel snorkeled the coast, hunting down the eggs one by one, excited to see what saltwater-soaked prizes were hidden inside the eggs. This has to be the most memorable Easter ever. After all, it's not every day you get to have an underwater Easter egg hunt. One of the things we love most about the island is the spectacular underwater marine life that surrounds the shipwreck that lies directly below the island's mooring field. The Cartanzer Senior was a 190-foot steel hull freighter that was moved and sunk at Buck Island in 1979. The ship lies in 3 parts on the bottom of the ocean in depths that range from 30 to 50 feet below the surface and can be easily seen while snorkeling the area. We spent most of our time here practicing our freediving or hunting lobster along the reefs and around the shipwreck. However, our most memorable dive wasn't a free dive. It was our family's first nighttime scuba dive. We joined the Murphys and the Rybers as we dove the familiar waters in the black of night. The colors, they were spectacular, and we even made a couple of new underwater friends. The nurse shark we found resting underneath the midsection of the shipwreck. She was relaxing and didn't seem to mind us all gathering around to take pictures and grab some video. The unanimous favorite was Barnacle Bill, the hawksbill turtle that we found grazing on the seagrass that surrounds the shipwreck.